Trinidad and Tobago and coming forward stands on the outside.
All is relax and know that mentally well.
State in the octathlon boys 100 meters.
He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's focused on his own.
Of Guyana in lane 6. Zion Shepherd of Bahamas also went on the 15 qualifying. He starts in lane number 7. On the 17 boys 400 final. Andrew Brown of the Bahamas in lane number 5 has gone out well. Deshaun Grant of Guyana in 6 also moving well, but Brown is right up on the shoulders of Deshaun Grant of Guyana. Nicoy Bramwell of Jamaica right into the mix as well as they go through 200 meters. And it's Bramwell who makes a big move as they're about to come into the straightaway. Nicoy Bramwell of Jamaica has a commanding advantage. Can they chase him down? The Jamaican in front. Jalen Bennett of St. Kitts and Nevis holding second. Brown is coming forward for the Bahamas, but Nicoy Bramwell blows them away. That is a stunner. 47.83. You were right, Hubert. He looked the best in qualifying, and he was by far the best in the final.
Told you he looked the best, but not the fastest. But to do it in the final, to deliver the gold medal for your country, and he learning the 400 this season, his first season in the event full time. 47.86 for Nicoy Bramwell of Jamaica. Balanced race, uses speed all across the 4 quarters of this 400.
Yes, he clearly had the race. He wasn't pressed too much from the competitors behind. Also a good finish from Brown of the Bahamas, just getting in there for that bronze place medal.
The Carifta record 47.33 set by Usain Bolt. Nicoy Bramwell at 47.86 gets within half a second. Jalen Bennett of St. Kitts and Nevis gets in.
What kind of mistake can you repair in 400 meters?
It's so many things. I mean, you can go out too fast. You can run, you can chase a competitor, maybe go out too fast, not stay at your own pace. You know, and so it's really important to just focus in, run your own race. You always want to keep your competitors, you know, in sight, but you don't want to go out too fast where you're chasing someone and then you don't have enough to finish.
They're on their marks. Under 20 girls 400 final. Sent off. Jamara Patterson flew out of the blocks in lane number 3 for Grenada. Trying to close in on Casey and Powell of Jamaica in lane 4. Ricky and Russell, the leading Jamaican, goes steadily down the backstretch. Valcourt of the Bahamas, the tall figure speeding in lane number 5, tries to catch up to the Jamaican Ricky and Russell. Casey and Powell, the second Jamaican, right in the mix as well. Powell, Valcourt and Russell, they are about to make their way into the straightaway. Casey and Powell, Valcourt of Bahamas, Ricky and Russell of Jamaica. Russell goes into overdrive. Valcourt challenges her. Russell ahead of Valcourt. Powell is well back in second. Valcourt is fighting, but Russell holds on to win the gold medal. Carifta gold to complement an already outstanding season for this outgoing senior. 51.84. The record at 51.30 survives but Ricky and Russell produces another stellar effort this season.
Strong running by Valcourt, closed the stagger on Russell as we expected and chased all the way down the stretch. The first 300 covered 37.8 and both girls holding on strongly down the stretch. Tonique, a great race.
Yeah, just a brilliant race by the Bahamians and the Jamaicans. I think there might be a 1, 2, 3, and 4 for those two nations, but Valcourt really did a really good job. She was in between the Jamaicans. I know she can feel the Jamaican in the back of her. She saw the Jamaican in front of her, and so she really ran a hard race. She was pressing for that goal, but she simply just did not have enough.
Yeah, Cooper, the second Bahamian, gets the bronze medal. Lakarth Cooper. So a big race there for the Bahamian, silver and bronze, but no denying Ricky and Russell of Jamaica.
Cooper well back at the top of the straightaway and ran down Casey and Paul to get the bronze medal. The battle raging up front with the yellow-clad Russell holding on to an undefeated 2023 streak against hard-running Javonia Valcourt, who gets close enough to get the silver. Great race.
51.84 for Ricky and Russell Valcourt, 52.12. Go St. Vincent in the...
Can we please have your attention whilst we present this special Speed Test Award to Alive from the Bahamas. Franklin Butler, Chief Executive Officer, Cable Bahamas, and John Gomez, Chief Executive Officer of Alive. UCLA is proud to present Alive with the 2022 Speed Test Award for the Bahamas' fastest mobile network.
On behalf of Alive and Cable Bahamas Group of Companies, I just want to say how pleased we are to partner with UCLA in terms of the team have been, once again, 3 years in a row, the mobile company Alive in the Bahamas has won the speed test for the Bahamas. Kudos to the team for doing such an amazing job and for supporting it to ensure that our customers have an amazing experience with the Beamstar network.
Stadium as the
Trinidad and Tobago and coming forward stands on the outside.
Always relax and know that mentally and well.
State in the octathlon boys 100 meters.
He's doing what he's supposed to do.
Grenadines Williams of Grenada. Clean break this time after a little twitch, but they're away. Final of the under 20 boys 400 meters. Jasona Dennis of Jamaica in lane 3 goes out well. Flying in lane number 7 is Amal Glasgow of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The 2022 bronze medalist is going fast again from the outside like he was a year ago. Glasgow going fast. Dennis and Kennedy, the two Jamaicans stepping forward. It's Dennis who will transition down the stretch with the lead. Jasona Dennis, like it was at the Jamaican Carifta trials, leads Delana Kennedy, the defending champion. Kennedy fights down the stretch. Dennis is holding on. Kennedy is fighting. Jasona Dennis creates the upset. 46.40. The Jamaicans get 1-2, but the 2022 winner has been beaten. What a race.
A smooth run in the heats by Dennis. Seemed effortless, applying his energy across all 4 parts of the 400 meters. Does it again here. Maybe Kennedy stuck like Velcro to his blocks, lost a couple of vital.
Off they go. Section 1 of 2 on the 17 girls 400 meter finals. Grenada's Shafoni Houston taking things out hard and goes through the first 200 meters well to the good. Now the rest of the field will have to chase Shafoni Houston. Does she have enough to hold on down the stretch? Houston with the lead. All about time here. She's been chased all the way, but Houston holding strong. Drop her into the gold medal position. after section 1.
Had to go for it from early, set the pace and trust her training. Flash time 56.95. She's won her final, but doesn't know if she's won the gold medal yet. Lanes 5, 6, 7, and 8 used, with 4 people in this section. I'd have put them in a couple lanes to use 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Houston with an official time of 57.06.
So all these ladies will have to wait to see exactly where they line up for the gold, the silver, and the bronze.
Well, we see this at the NCAA Championships indoors all the time. Time the finals over 400 meters and even over 200 meters.
But what they tend to do there is seed those sections. So you have a slow section and a fast section. This one appears to be an attempt to make it more evenly balanced. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see how that plays out. Shafoni Houston wins the first of 2 sections. 400-meter finals for under 17 girls.
Again, not my preferred solution, but circumstances alter cases. You want to see head-to-head races, and if you're right, Ricardo, and this second section is the fast section, maybe we'll get it.
I just love how Hubert Lawrence is always so diplomatic.
And the third lead from Jamaica.
Off they go. 57.05 is the time to beat. 2 Jamaicans in the lineup. Jodie and Daly and Rosalie Gallimore. Daly has gone out quickly. The Kititian, Dictionary Thomas, also moving well to the first 200 meters. She looked really good in qualifying, Dictionary Thomas, and she's looking strong again in this final. Bermuda's Dickinson also trying to get into the picture. Down the stretch they come. Jodie and Daly of Jamaica ahead of Dictionary Thomas. The Guyanese finishing fast as well. Springer on the outside. Springer steps forward and strikes gold for Guyana. 54.25 on the clock. She timed it beautifully. Would say a long flight to this gold, but she has it. What a moment for this Guyanese young lady.
Wow, big finish to get past the top 2 who seem to be running away to gold and silver. Never over till it's over, and Springer steps up to take gold for Guyana.
Really a dramatic finish, knowing that she had to do a qualifier with just one other competitor just earlier on, knowing that this is what actually caused the 2-heat final. And so I think maybe she felt some pressure to perform and do well.
A
She's
lot
well
of the
back at
running
the top
done in
curve.
the last 150, Hubert.
Yes, well back as they started to turn towards the grandstand straight away. On the outside, she'll disappear from the picture in a second. No, here she comes, charging. Thomas second, Daly first. Springer goes past Thomas and keeps on hustling to get past Daly, who sees her too late to react. Gold for Guyana.
Wow.
54.
The 6:23 came in the 3rd round. Takes off just behind the board. Almost went off into a karate sideways kick, but gets over 6 meters.
Twists in the air during his flight phase, and he and coach Kenny Moxie need to work on that. certainly has good spring in his legs and good speed on the runway.
Carifta Games 2023.
6:23 before that last effort. I don't think that bettered his previous mark. This is competitor 429. Javier Cato of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Looks as if we are down to the final 8 because we are in round 4. Has a 6:34 to his credit, Cato.
Improving, 6.23, 6.33, 6.34. Needs a bit more to get towards the podium.
Octathlon 400 also getting ready to start as he pulls out of that jump. Very disappointed.
Happens a lot in the 4th round because after the first 3 rounds, they stop the competition and reconfigure with the best jumper from the first 3 jumping 8th, and that can cool down people's minds and their bodies, and you see lots of fouls in the field events in round number 4.
Octathlon boys 400 meters coming up as well. 2 heats of that as we're with the long jump for under 17 boys. This is a final. Competitor 58, Aaron Masaya, Barbados. 6:35 is best in round 2. Octathlon boys 400 athletes on their marks. All eyes on Defoe of the Bahamas as he's about to turn into the straightaway. They are about to tear the house down. Bermuda's Joseph James rallying down the home stretch. James is finishing really well, finds an extra gear and comes through to win it. 50.26 for the Bermudan Joseph James. Lavarda Defoe had run. Nevis in 5, Telemac of Dominica 6, Todd of Bahamas in 7, and Williams of Jamaica in lane number 8. Down the backstretch they go. Amari Bennett, US Virgin Islands went out well, but Kimani Kent of Trinidad and Tobago steps up through 200 meters, the Jamaican. Courtney Williams in lane 8, running on the far outside all by himself in his own little world. Tracking off the top bend as Huggins, a double bronze medalist at the under 17 level last year at 110 and 400 hurdles, pours it on down the stretch. The Kititian in fine fettle. All closes in style, goes sub 50. Big points on offer as Courtney Williams comes into 7. She's in 5th overall at 1,900 and stadium as the
Trinidad and Tobago and coming forward stands on the outside.
Always relax and know that mentally well.
State in the Octathlon boys 100 meters.
He's doing what he's supposed to.
24 points. Last year's silver medalist will need a big second day, and she'll want to close out strong here as well. Sent on their way. Christie of Jamaica in lane number 8 goes out well, so does Paul. Kaylee Pratt of Bahamas also running well as they make their way off the curve and into the straightaway. Gianna Paul and Sharika Christie. They are 1 and 2 in the overall rankings. They are 1 and 2 in this race. Paul holding off Christie. Gianna Paul and Christie to the line. Gianna Paul gets there first, and she will narrow the advantage, narrow the deficit, but only just at the end of day number 1. Gianna Paul. This is history. Special Olympics 100 meters at the Carifta Games. They're all winners. A moment never to forget. You witnessed it. It's a Bahamian victory, but it's a victory for the Caribbean. It's a victory for the Carifta Games. It is a victory for Special Olympians across the region. This is history. This is victory.
An awesome moment in time in the Bahamas. 50 up for Carifta, and the games becomes a signpost for all Bahamians, all Caribbean people, no matter what their physical disposition is. And these young men, glowing in the moment, they present it to the world through the Carifta Games, and encouragement for everybody, no matter what your circumstances are.
Victory. Unity. Strength.
The message: stumble at the start. If you stumble, gather yourself and keep on going.
The bronze medalist, representing
Even when the
Trinidad
odds seem
and
stacked
Tobago,
against you,
Jihad
never
James.
give up.
Look at the satisfaction. Arms on high. I've done it.
Once you're in the race, give it all you have. What a moment.
The athletes were certainly happy.
Patrick Chance, East London, Nabby, Henry Nurse, Hinkson. Off they go. Naomi London got a superstar. Alexi Henry of Trinidad and Tobago running brilliantly as well. The Bahamian is also there, Nabby. Nabby inches ahead. Nabby strike goal. Shamaya Nabby brings the house down. It wasn't the greatest start, but it was a fabulous finish. Nabby strikes goal. Nassau is alive.
Nabi gets a fine start for her. That puts her in position at 40 meters to unfurl that powerful finish. Overhauls London, holds off Henry, and takes her country into ecstasy with her gold medal run in the 100. 11.72 for London in second. Matches the time she came in with, but Nabi is the champion. She's on top of the world.
Yeah, you always find that athletes with longer legs tend to struggle to get those legs from under them at the start of the race. And her start is not as good as it should be at this point in time in her career. As an athlete, as she grows, she has to learn how to develop that. But once she gets her speed going, you know, she's unstoppable. As you would see here, she just really eased past the other two competitors to go for the goal.
11.67 seconds, the winning time for Jamaya Nabi on the Bahamas. 11.72 for Naomi London. Gets silver for. If he executes well, he should win. Off they go. 100 final under 17 boys. Roll got away well. Todd is into his running now. The Jamaican strikes the front. Roll of the Bahamas in second position, but Todd wins gold. 10:35 on the clock. If that stands and the wind is legal, it is a personal best for Tremaine Todd. He just keeps getting faster. And the Jamaican responds to the Bahamian victory in the under-17 girls division, but this one might have come at a price. 10:52 the final time for Tremaine Todd.
Wow, 3 sensational sprint displays by Tremaine Todd of Jamaica. A fine season has had bad injuries out of track all season last year, but comes here with a polished performance in the 100 final.
Yeah,
Big run from Roll of Bahamas, silver medal at 10. Well, we'll give you the time shortly, but silver medal for Roll, and Ethan Sam of Grenada taking the bronze medal.
yeah, you mentioned Todd didn't come out looking too excited, and maybe it's because he's been a little bit tentative about what's been happening with regard to injuries, and so maybe he just wanted to get through this race successfully, and he certainly did that.
10:52 for Todd, positive 1.1 meters per second. The wind speed, Ishmael Roll of Bahamas.
As Bahamians, we are dedicated to supporting and uplifting our people. We do this by creating healthier communities and improving lives with a team of dedicated medical professionals with an array of subspecialties. We provide patient-centered, high-quality, holistic healthcare with state-of-the-art equipment across our network, including outpatient surgery and treatments. Our industry-standard kidney clinic, imaging, pharmacy, ambulance, rehabilitation and laboratory services assist patients across our beautiful island. As we celebrate our nation and all that makes us proud to be Bahamian, we do so in love and unity. Like the strong, resilient oak tree, we stand with you when you need us. We are more than medical. We are community. Oak Tree Medical Center, caring, compassionate, complete. Visit us at www.oaktreemedicalcenter.com.
On the 20 girls 100 final. Off they go. Alana Reid got up well for Jamaica. Reid goes to the front. Alana Reid in control. Alexis James tries to go with her. She can't. Alana Reid blows the field away. 10:94 on the clock. 11:17. It has been adjusted to. Alana Reid produces a super performance. And outside of the controversial record on the books, 11:03 by Aileen Bailey and Tamika Clark, this is the fastest we've seen electronically timed in the history of the Carifta Games. Alana Reid strikes gold. Jamaica finishes 1-2.
This is a super season for Alana Reid. Big double at Boys and Girls Championships, and here unprecedented in the 100 final. James, World Junior 100 hurdles second placer, second here, and Jamaica goes 1-2. Frederick a little further back in the pack can have a great run, but Reid on top and in charge.
Get another look at it to confirm the bronze medalist. The Bahamians with 2 in the final. Frederick of Trinidad and Tobago favored to have a medal here. The Jamaicans tearing away, and Frederick came this. Off they go. Carlos Braun got up well in lane number 3. Howell is also running well for the Cayman Islands. Carlos Braun and Devontae Howell. Devontae Howell inches ahead. Silver and bronze for the Bahamas. But it's glory for the Cayman Islands tonight. Devontae Howell told you he'd been looking brilliant. And he delivers when it mattered most. It's gold for the Cayman Islands, silver and bronze to the Bahamas.
Looked the best in qualifying, Devontae Howell in the semi-finals, and here held off a determined challenge from 106 Carlos Braun, up from the semis last time to silver here. And Carlos Braun, there he is, can be satisfied with his performance during this 100-meter sequence today. Musgrove taking the bronze medal, second and third for the Bahamas, but here's a champion, smooth running, strong-willed Devontae Howell.
The Caymanian junior record holder left down the track, but their second fastest junior of all time steps up big tonight. Defeats Carlos Braun of the Bahamas, defeats Adam Musgrove of the Bahamas, and strike scored. It was a